The photograph?
Isn't it beautiful? It was Mr. Terry, all right, and he had the negative. It arrived this morning.
Martha! Come here!
Why, good morning, Miss West.
Good morning, Martha.
Take a look at this photograph.
That's the old home, all right. Here, let me have a look by the light. Oh, my, those colors are lovely. Mr. Dale will certainly like this. Those lilac bushes look so real. I can almost smell them. And there's the old swing.
Imagine having the negative after all these years.
I'd better get back to work. I have a lot of baking to do with all those children coming. Imagine 5 children.
And they should be here any minute. There's a card in the bag to John with love. Will you please wrap the picture and tuck the card in?
Yes, Miss Weston. And I have a surprise for you. I'll be right back.
That's probably the people I'm expecting, Briggs. Is it all right if I let them in?
Please do.
Jimmy! Tom the paper boy, please come in. This is a surprise.
Tom's got some bad news, Miss Weston.
Bad news.
I don't know what to say.
Well, what's the matter?
The Actors Guild asked me to let you know
What's the matter?
the children aren't coming.
Not coming? But why?
2 of the children have the measles and the rest don't want to come by themselves. They really didn't want to miss Christmas at home. Anyway,
What about the mother?
That's the worst part yet, Miss Weston. They hadn't found anybody to play the part.
But they didn't even let us know.
she said to keep trying.
We're out of time, Tom.
Maybe they pull through in the end.
I'm sorry again, Miss Weston. I have to leave now.
Goodbye, Tom. Oh, Jimmy. Even if they do find a mother, where on earth are we going to get some more children?
Could I play one of the parts, Miss Weston?
Jimmy, would you really want to?
Yes, but I don't know if I'm a good enough actor, though.
You are a good enough actor. You've acted in all those plays they put on at the orphanage, haven't you?
Yes, but
Of course you're a good enough actor. You can play the part of the oldest boy. But let's change your name to Jack. Well, that ought to please him.
what do you think?
Well, his name is John Dale, and Jack is a nickname for John. It'll make him feel more like you're his son.
Suits me.
Oh, I really appreciate the help, Jimmy. I'm sure Danielle would love to help too. But she's on holiday with her family.
It's not just to help Miss Weston. It would be nice to spend a Christmas with her mother and father, even if it's just for one day.
I understand, Jimmy.
It's just that lately, the boys at school have been complaining about arguing with their fathers about this and that. What they don't know is how lucky they are to have a father to argue with.
I lost my father when I was 14 years old.
You've never mentioned that.
I got my first job when I was 16, but I helped my 4 brothers through college, so it's been worth it.
4 brothers. His sisters?
Well, the youngest was a girl, but she got married after she left high school. I can't visit her because I'm working every day trying to pay off my debt with Baxter. Now I will lose the shop if they don't find a mother and we don't find a place to get some more children. Oh, Jimmy, what have I gotten myself into? Who can I turn to for help? Wait, I have an idea. The orphanage!
Talk about great minds.
Any suggestions?
Jean?
Naturally, you would suggest Jean.
She could play the part of the oldest girl.
That should make it even more interesting for you. All right, well, anyone else?
Well, Cynthia did do a good job at the play in the orphanage last year. And so did Willie. That makes 4.
You're a genius. They'd be perfect.
Wait, isn't there supposed to be a little one too?
Who was that little one who always hung around the stage during rehearsals?
You mean Letty?
The one who got chocolate ice cream on the curtains.
Yep, that's Letty.
Oh, she'd be just the one. Make yourself comfortable, Jimmy. I will give Mrs. Lindsay a call. Hello?
Hello.
Mrs. Lindsay?
Yes.
Mrs. Lindsay, this is Anne. I need your help. I'm in a situation.
And are you pregnant?
No, not that kind of situation, Mrs. Lindsay. I need some children.
Then I suggest you find a nice young man and get married. It's about time.
Not that way, Mrs. Lindsay. I need them for a man who will be their father.
Now, which other way would you have children, dear?
Jimmy has told you about Mr. John Dale's Christmas order.
Yes, he did. It was such a peculiar...
You have to help me, Mrs. Lindsay. The children who were supposed to act didn't make it.
Are you suggesting the children from the orphanage?
Exactly. Now, I need 4 children of different ages. I promised them a great time as family and a Christmas they will never forget for the rest of their lives. Please, Mrs. Lindsay, have a heart of gold. Please, don't refuse.
Oh, that is the strangest request I have got. But why would I let my children lose an opportunity to have a good time? Okay, shall we say Jean?
Jean? Yes, and Cynthia.
And Willie?
And Letty. Please, thank you so much, Mrs. Lindsay. Can you bring them over as soon as you can today?
I will. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, Mrs. Lindsay.
That sounded like it went well.
All except for the mother.
Here's the surprise. Where are the others?
It's a long story, Briggs. Oh, by the way, I'd like you to meet Jimmy. He's my helper at the shop.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you.
Jimmy's agreed to play the part of the oldest boy.
Aren't the actor people coming?
Oh, it's gotten more complicated. They're still trying to find a mother.
But what about the other children? You have all those presents.
Briggs, we now have children who will really appreciate those presents. We're getting them from the orphanage.
Martha will be happy to hear that. She's been knitting scarves for little children. She's a little afraid you will need them. Martha!
Yes?
The children from the Actors Guild are coming.
You're not coming?
But there'll be children from the orphanage instead.
Orphanage? That's fine. I better make some more cookies then. I'll make gingerbread men, popcorn balls, snickerdoodles, oatmeal raisin cookies.
They are still just 5, Martha.
Well, that's what I'm going to do anyway.
Well, if there are any left over, we could always send it back to the orphanage.
I'll make enough for the whole orphanage.
I'd like to help you if that's all right. But what is Mr. Dale's favorite kind of cookie?
I never could keep enough oatmeal raisin cookies at Christmas time. He's always loved them.
Well, let's have some of those when he comes home tomorrow.
What do you mean, let's, Miss Weston?
They're just a prop for the play, Jimmy.
Say, Miss Weston, after those 4 brothers you helped through college, and your sister, I reckon you'll make a marvelous mother.
Not me, Jimmy.
Back to the kitchen. I'm sure it will work out.
Martha is enjoying all that baking again. Loves to have her fingers in the flour.
Well, let's see that surprise now.
I found these ornaments in the attic. They are the ones the family always used.
Oh, well, these are just the thing, Briggs. This one looks extra special.
It is. Mr. Dale's parents got it when they were first married. They placed it on the top of the tree every year. Martha has got a nativity scene she'd like to put up on the mantle, if that's all right with you.
Oh, that's wonderful, Briggs.
I'll get these out of sight for now.
All right, let's see. I'll come early tomorrow morning to see if I can help Martha. We need to decorate the tree. Maybe you could help? The children should be here tomorrow by 3:30.
I'm sure Jean would like to help with the tree too.
That's fine. Would you ask her?
I like her. Jean being my sister.
Won't that crack your style, Jimmy?
Not for one day.
Oh, here they are now.
the morning.
I really appreciate the help and on such short notice.
Oh, yes. I already told them that they would be here just for Christmas as part of the family. You will have to tell them what to do.
Alright, well, all of you take off your coats, place them over here, and let's settle down the carts. You all have fun in your plays before, haven't you?
Do I get to be in a play?
Sure, Letty. There is a man, he's all alone. He wants a Christmas in his own home. I'd like to help him if I could, and so could you if you just would.
Is he rich?
Well, kind of, Letty.
What are we supposed to do?
He wants a tree, and carols too, and Christmas presents that are brand new. But more than that, a family to go with presents and Christmas tree.
Do you want us to sing carols?
No, I'd like the other children at the orphanage to be with the carolers, but I want you to be his children.
How do we have a Christmas?
This is a play. You'll all take part. You'll have a Christmas that has real heart, and you'll get paid and have such fun and have such fun. Your family Christmas has just begun. Our family Christmas has just begun.
I'd like to do it for free.
Why would you want to do that, Jean?
Jimmy said he thought Mr. Dale was lonely. I'd like to do it as a present for him.
But Miss Weston said he's rich.
Rich people aren't always happy.
Well, a little extra money would be nice though, wouldn't it, Jean?
It would be nice to be in a family, even if it was just for one day.
Well, what about you, Letty?
Will we get presents like a real family?
Oh, yes, you'll all get presents. That'll be part of the play.
I still want money.
It's up to you, of course. But I agree with Jean. It would be really nice for you to do something for someone else. Everyone is so good to us at Christmas time.
I still want the money.
That's all right, Willie. Who will be the mother? Well, the lady at the Actors Guild is still trying to find a mother.
I'd like to be the mother.
Not me, Willie.
If you were here, you could tell us what to do.
No, he's seen me already.
You see me too?
That's different, Ginny.
Come on, Miss Weston, if Jean can be my sister, you can be our mother.
And it sounds like a great idea. The children do know you.
Yes, we want you as mommy. Please don't say no. Someone else wouldn't know what to do.
A professional actress would be very capable. She would know precisely what to do.
But you would make a great mommy, a real mommy. Yes, we want you as mommy.
Let me introduce you to Briggs. Briggs, let me introduce you to the children. This is Jean and Cynthia. And Dale is coming up the street. What should I do?
Quick, run into the kitchen. Martha will show you the way out.
Where's the kitchen?
There.
Quick, this way.
Your course. A scarf. Why, Mr. Dale, I didn't expect you until this afternoon.
I know, Briggs. I've been having second thoughts about a decision I made earlier, and I needed some time to think, away from the office.
I quite understand, sir. Would you like Martha to make you some lunch or sandwich, perhaps?
Thank you, Briggs, I would. Something smells wonderful in the kitchen.
Oh,
What's
well,
wrong?
it's just a cake she's making for Christmas, sir. It's the Whitfords from next door, sir.
Benjamin, Sarah, please come in. This is a surprise.
The surprise is seeing you here, John, in the middle of the afternoon. Is everything all right?
Always worried about me, aren't you, Sarah? I'm fine. Really, I'm fine.
Of course he's fine, Sarah. The man can come home anytime he chooses. When he owns the company, now can't he, John? Just because he hasn't done it in 15 years doesn't mean that there's a problem, does it, John?
There is no problem, I assure you. Your concern for me is heartwarming. However...
Actually, John, Benjamin and I have been meaning to speak to you, haven't we, dear? We think you're living like a recluse in this large house. It's Christmas after all, and once again you steadfastly refuse to celebrate the season. You have absolutely no social life whatsoever, and if I didn't know any better, I'd say you're living like a hermit.
Sarah, forgive her, John. She means well, yet her passionate nature sometimes gets the better of her.
My nature is not the issue here.
Well, John, it's like this. We were hoping that you would reconsider and have Christmas with us this year. The children love it when you come to us. And you shouldn't be alone when you can be with the family.
Well, I must agree with you. I shouldn't be alone.
And I just happen to have met the most wonderful girl I could introduce you to. When the time is right and the situation is proper, of course.
Sarah, please, no more introductions.
But you agree?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I have the situation well in hand. You see, I've rented a Christmas.
I beg your pardon. You can't be serious.
Ah, yes, of course. I was walking down Front Street last Saturday when I began to notice a change in the atmosphere of this town. People were laughing and carrying presents, and I heard Merry Christmas being said more often than I could count. And just then I looked up and saw a sign that said, "We rent anything." So I decided, why not?
Why not? What?
Why not rent a Christmas?
You can't be serious.
So I marched right in and I told Miss Weston.
Miss who?
Miss Weston. She owns the rent shop. I told her that I wanted to rent a Christmas.
Surely she must have known you were joking.
Oh no, she took me quite seriously. In fact, I quite enjoyed giving her the order.
And what sort of Christmas did you rent?
One that I'd wanted for a very long time. A tree, presents, carols, a large family, 5 children just like yourself,
Isn't that sweet?
and a wife.
A wife?
Now just a moment, John. Oh, you can't rent a Christmas. No, you can't rent a Christmas. You shouldn't do it even if you could. To take part in such a Christmas, you lose the heart of Christmas. It's a poor idea that can't do any good. Now you can rent a shovel, or you can rent a rake. Wheelbarrows cost no problem and are fine for heaven's sake. My wife has rented dishes for a party of great size. There are limits to one's wishes, you've just got to realize.
Oh, you can't rent a Christmas. No, you can't rent a Christmas.
You shouldn't do it even if you could. To take part in such a Christmas, you lose the heart of Christmas. It's a poor idea that can't do any good.
Don't worry, I don't think she'll be able to fill that order. However, she did take down my specifications, just as if she was making a list of office supplies. She seemed rather confident that she could do it.
But rent a wife? That's immoral. Children